गतिः गुरुमेव भजेत् गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। श्रूयते वा? श्रूयते वा? सहना भगिनी श्रूयते वा?
हाँ, यस सर।
शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये वागीशाद्यासु मनसः सर्वार्थानामुपक्रमे यन्नत्वा कृतकृत्याः स्युः तन्नमामि गजाननम्। दोर्भिर्युक्ता चतुर्भिस्फटिकमणिमयीमक्षमालान् दधाना हस्ते नैकेन पद्मं सितमपि च सुखं पुस्तकं चापरेण भासा कुन्देन्दुशङ्खस्फटिकमणिनिभा भासमाना समाना सा मे वाग्देवतेयं निवसतु वदने सर्वदा सुप्रसन्ना कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकेर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिं यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषं गोष्पदीकृतवाराशिम् अशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायणमहामालारत्रं वन्दे निलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकीशोकनाशनं कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम् उल्लङ्घ्य सिन्धोः सलिलं यशोकवह्निं जनकात्मजायाः आदाय तेनैव ददाह लङ्कां नमामि तं प्राञ्जलिराञ्जनेयम् आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीय विग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि यः कर्णाञ्जलिसम्पुटैरहरः सम्यक् पिबत्यादरात् वाल्मीकेर्वदनारविन्दगलितं रामायणाख्यं मधु जन्मव्याधिजरा विपत्तिमरणैरत्यन्तसोपद्रवम् संसारं स विहाय गच्छति पुमान् विष्णोः पदं शाश्वतं तदुपगतसमाससन्धियोगं सममधुरोपनतार्थवाक्यबद्धं रघुवरचरितं मुनिप्रणीतं दशशिरसश्च वधन् निशामयध्वं वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भूता रामसागरगामिनी पुनातु भुवनं पुण्या रामायणमहानदी श्लोकसारसमाकीर्णं सर्गकल्लोलसङ्कुलं काण्डग्राहमहामीनं वन्दे रामायणार्णवं वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदः प्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना वैदेही सहितं सुरद्रुमतले हैमे महामण्टपे मध्ये पुष्पकमासने मणिमये वीरासने सुस्थितम् अग्रे वाचयति प्रभञ्जनसुते तत्त्वं मुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतादिभिः परिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामलं नमोऽस्तु वामे भूमिसुता पुरश्च हनुमान् पश्चात् सुमित्रासुतः शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्श्वदलयोर्वायुवादिकोणेषु सुग्रीवश्च विभीषणश्च युवराट् तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोजकोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामलं नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः धर्मात्मा सत्यसन्धश्च रामो दाशरथिर्यदि पौरुषे च प्रतिद्वन्द्वः शरैनञ्जहि रावणिं सकृदेव प्रपन्नाय तवास्मीति च याचते अभयं सर्वभूतेभ्यः ददाम्येतद्व्रतं मम मानिषादप्रतिष्ठां त्वमगमः शाश्वती समाः यत्क्रौञ्चमिथुनादेकमवधीः काममोहितं बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। श्रीहरये नमः। श्रीहरये नमः। श्रीहरये नमः। जानकीकान्तस्मरणं जय जय राम राम। तपस्वाध्याय निरतं तपस्वी वाग्विदां वरं नारदं परिपप्रच्छ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवं कोऽन्वस्मिन् साम्प्रतं लोके गुणवान् कश्च वीर्यवान् धर्मज्ञश्च कृतज्ञश्च सत्यवाक्यो दृढव्रतः चारित्रेण च को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः कस्समर्थश्च कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः आत्मवान् को जितक्रोधः द्युतिमान् को न सूयकः कस्य बिभ्रति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे एतदिच्छाम्यहं श्रोतुं परं कौतूहलं हि मे महर्षे त्वं समर्थोऽसि ज्ञातुमेवं विधं नरम् श्रुत्वा चैतत्रिलोकज्ञः वाल्मीकिर्नारदो वचः श्रूयतामिति चामन्त्र्य प्रहृष्टो वाक्यमब्रवीत् बहवो दुर्लभाश्चैव त्वया कीर्तिता गुणाः मुने वक्ष्याम्यहं बुद्ध्वा तैर्युक्तः श्रूयतां नरः इक्ष्वाकुवं सप्रभवोन् रामो नाम जनैश्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यः धृतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाग्मी श्रीमान् चक्रनिबर्हणः विपुलांसो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः महोरस्को महेश्वासो गूढचतुररिन्दमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिराः सुललाटसुविक्रमः समसमविभक्ताङ्गस्निग्धवर्णः प्रतापवान् पीनवक्षा विशालाक्षः लक्ष्मीवान् शुभलक्षणः धर्मज्ञः सत्यसन्धश्च प्रजानां च हिते रतः यशस्वी ज्ञानसम्पन्नः शुचिर्वश्यः समाधिमान् प्रजापति समश्रीमान् धाता रिपुनिषूदनः रक्षिता जीवलोकस्य धर्मस्य परिरक्षिता रक्षिता स्वस्य धर्मस्य स्वजनस्य च रक्षिता वेदवेदाङ्गतत्त्वज्ञः धनुर्वेदे च निष्ठितः सर्वशास्त्रार्थतत्त्वज्ञः स्मृतिमान् प्रतिभानवान् सर्वलोकप्रियः साधुः अधीनात्मा विचक्षणः सर्वदाभिगतः सद्भिः समुद्र इव सिन्धुभिः आर्यः सर्वसमश्चैव सदैकप्रियदर्शनः. By the grace of Sripati Lord Narayana, we are all assembled here in this Ravana Yajna, where we want to enjoy and have the Ramanubhava by experiencing the verse by verse meaning of Sankshepa Ramayana. Purely by Ramakripa, this is happening, especially in the Vasanta Navaratri during this Ramanavami Garbhotsavam. We are all extremely fortunate to have this Ramanubhava for these 9 days. As seen in the last 3 classes, I will take only 5 minutes to summarize. We have seen that Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Samupa Brahmayet. In order to understand the Dharma in Veda, we have to extrapolate, expand our understanding by knowing the Itihasa and Purana. Amongst the Mahatihasas, we have Ramayana as the Mahatihasa, which has 24,000 shlokas. Before these 24,000 shlokas came into being, Valmiki Maharishi, who is the author of these 24,000 shlokas, he sees Rama, Lakshmana and Sita in Chitrakuta and starts thinking about them and asks a few questions to Bhagavan Narada, who came to his hermitage, as to is there any contemporary person in this world who is existing now and who is having these 16 great qualities, all these qualities into one person. Narada starts answering. Narada, who has come to the hermitage of Valmiki in order to do the prachara of Ramayana. So Narada is given the Shatakoti Shloka by his father Brahma. So Narada comes to the earth and is looking for a person who can write the Ramayana and who can spread this Ramakatha to the whole world so that it is beneficial for the whole world. So Narada, when Valmiki asks questions, Narada is extremely happy and he starts answering. He takes Valmiki to the next level. He says, because he is a guru and a guru is supposed to give replies which are motivating, inspiring. So when Narada asked who is a Gunavan and what kind of Gunavan he is, he said Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha. When Narada asked who is this Niyatatma, Atmavan, who is this Atmavan? Is there anybody who is an Atmavan? When Valmiki asked who is this Atmavan, when Valmiki asked who is this Atmavan, Narada says he is Niyatatma. When Narada asks who is this Vashi, Dhritiman. So Narada is taking Valmiki to the next level. Dhritiman, Jyutiman, Vashi, Buddhiman, Nitiman. Valmiki asked, who is Vidwan? Nitiman. Vagmi. He is a different kind of a Vagmi. He understands the impact of the words. And Narada says, this person is Rama. And he introduces Rama with lot of qualities. Sriman, Kasya Vipulamsaha, Mahabahu, Kambugrivaha, Mahahanuhu, Mahoraskaha, Gudachatruhu, Arindamaha, Ajanubahu, Sushiraha, Sulalataha, Suvikramaha, Snavasama Vibhaktangaha, Snigdhavarnaha, Pratapavan, Peenavakshaha, Vishalakshaha, Lakshmivan, Subhalakshanaha, Dharmagyaha, Satyasandaha, Jnana Sampannaha, Suchihi, Samadhiman, Prajapati Samashriman, Dhata, Dharma Rakshita, Swasya Dharmasya Parirakshita. Yesterday we saw this Rakshita Swasya Dharmasya. Rakshita Jiva Lokasya. Sakala Vyavahara Pravartakaha. Dharmasya Parilaksha. He not only follows Dharma, he makes others follow Dharma. He is such a leader who can induce Dharma in everybody, around which everybody follows their Dharma, so that the society's Dharma is protected. All these things we saw yesterday. Veda Vedanga Tattvajnaha, Dhanurvejeta Nishtitaha, Sarva Shastrartha Tattvajnaha. How we saw that how Dhanus is a Hastabhushana. Sprutiman, Pratibhanavan. He can understand others' quality. He is having an aura to influence others. Sarvaloka Priyaha. He is liked by all. Sadhu, his external appearance does not show off that he is such a great person. Adinatma. Adinatma, he is one who will never be miserable. Always Ati Gambhira. Because he is a Kshatriya. Vichakshanaha. Alaukika, Laukika Karya Kushalaha. He who can achieve even spiritual transactions, Laukika transactions, all kinds of transactions he can handle. Sarvada Abhigata Sadbihi. This is the shloka we were in yesterday, 16th shloka. Sarvada Abhigata Sadbihi. He is surrounded by Sadbihi, good people. Always surrounded by good people. Why do good people come to him? Not for Upadesha or something. He does not give any Upadesha. He just talks. Just his talk is Dharma for all of us. They want to hear him. They want to experience him. For us, if we are all having some problem, our elders will say, why don't you have some satsanga daily? Go to some satsang. Please, it will cure you. It will make you calm. It will make you have peace of mind. But here, the satsanga, the people who are in satsanga, the sadbihi, the sajjanas, they want the sangha of Rama. So, are satsangas the strength for Rama, or is Rama the strength for the sajjanas? Rama is the strength for sajjanas. That is the message. For all the sajjanas, who is the strength? Rama. Samudra iva sindhubihi. Yesterday we saw this point. I was trying to tell one shloka, which is Valmiki Giri Sambhuta Ramayana Mahanadi. If you consider Valmiki as a mountain, and rivers come from the mountain, and the river called Ramayana came from the mountain. What did that Ramayana Mahanadi do? Punati Bhuvanam Punya. Punatu Punati. Patabeda is there. Punatu Bhuvanam Punya. Ramayana Mahanadi. Valmiki Giri Sambhuta Ramasagara Gamini. So the Nadi Ramayana, it goes, where does it go? It will lead you to Ramasagara. It will immerse you into the ocean of Rama. What does that ocean of Rama do for you? Punati Bhuvanam Punya. It will purify you. It will give you Chitta Shuddhi. Through Chitta Shuddhi, you can attain Jnana. From jnana you can attain moksha. It is going to purify you. Punati bhuvanam punya Ramayana Mahanadi. This shloka, Ramayana is supposed to be a Mahanadi, which means a samudra. Samudraiva sindhubihi. Samudraiva sindhubihi. He is worshipped. He, just as the sea is sought after by the rivers. All the Sajjanas, they come to Rama because he is a Karunya Sagara. He is a Guna Sagara. He is a Vidya Sagara. He is a Punya Sagara. If you be with him, all your Punyas are going to come. He is a Sagara. He is a Sagara which you need not cross later. Samsara Sagara, we are all crossing the ocean of Samsara. He is a Sagara whom you can, when you reach him, you will get immersed and you will attain moksha. So the message here is everybody's lakshya should be to reach the Ramacharana. That is why Samudraiva Sindhubihi. When all the good people in this world are coming to Rama and Rama is surrounded by all good people, how will the environment when Rama is there will be? You can experience it. The example I can give you is, if you are having, we should all have a Ramayana Navaha in our house once in a lifetime. What is Ramayana Navaham? Please listen with rapt attention. The entire Valmiki Ramayana, which consists of 24,000 shlokas, is read by learned scholars at the rate of 6 hours per day or 5 hours per day for 9 days. Navaha means 9 days. For 9 days. And the story of that day's Parayana is told in the evening to all the people who come to listen to the story. That way, immersion into the Ramayana takes place over a period of 9 days. Imagine, and during that immersion, how will our mind be? Our Anantarama Dikshita Mahodayaha, who is in this Katha Parampara from past 100 years, he used to transform different people by these Ramayana Navahas. Two brothers, they will be fighting over a property. They will sit and listen to Ramayana story by our Dikshita Mahodayaha. Once the Ramayana Navaha ends, the younger brother will say, let the property be taken over by my elder brother. Let him be there. I will be with him and I will do seva for him. The elder brother will say, what is it? If I have the property or the younger brother is going to have the property, let him have the property. He is anyhow going to respect me. That is the way the minds of people change when they hear to this Ramayana story in detail. Over a period of 9 days, when they have this immersion of Ramayana. This Rama Sagara is such an immersion. Every year, every time when you do it, it will take you to the next level of Anubhava. Everybody in their lives, in their family, should have one Ramayana Navaha in their house and get it done through experts and experience this Ramanubhava once. And later, for once they can do it in the presence of experts and later they can experience it themselves. Once if they do it, that Rama Sagara, Ramanubhava will be different. Now, this we have experienced, we have all experienced by doing Navahas. We who are experiencing this Ramayana Navaha, we ourselves are feeling that Ramanubhava. Imagine the people who existed at the time of Rama, what would have been their experience of immersion into Ramanubhava? If imagine you are seeing Rama really in front of you, how will it be? What will be the experience? That is the kind of experience this shloka is trying to say. So we should have that lakshya as we have to reach Ramacharana and that Ramanubhava. Next line in that shloka, Aryaha, yesterday we stopped here, Samudraiva Sindhuvi, we are starting from here. Aryaha sarva samaschaiva. Aryaha, the word Aryaha means one who is worthy of respect. It can be used for anybody. It is not this Aryans and Dravidians, some history they have created. They said Aryans were great people, Dravidians were not so great. All these things, racism, etc., is being created. That is not at all the meaning of the word Arya. Arya, in those days, they used to say Arya Putra for husband. The wives used to call Arya Putra. That means you are the worthy son of a great person. That is Arya Putra. Arya for men. Arya. Arya is Strilinga. So Sambodhana Prathama will be Arya for Sambodhana for Strilinga. Arya, Arya. These are Sambodhana words for men and women who are worthy of respect. So what is the meaning? Aryaha, Sarva Pujyaha, one who is worshipped by all. Why is he worshipped by all? Sarva Samaschaiva, because Sukha Dukkeshu Samaha. He is, see, this person, Rama, as told by Narada, Sarva Samaschaiva. He is same in pleasure and pain. The example here is, Dasharatha calls him on a particular day. He says, I have done enormous thinking with the prajas, with the subjects. I have done enormous thinking with the ministers. I have decided that you should become the Yuvaraja of Ayodhya. This is the news that Dasharatha breaks out. What is the expression? Normally, if somebody would have been there, people like us would have said, "Hey," we would have shouted. All these things we would have done. And we would have said, we would have felt happy. We would have laughed. We would have cried. We would have fell on the feet of the father. What Dasharatha Rama did, he did not express anything. He just said, Astu. Okay, you are telling that I should become the Raja. Okay. He does namaskara and comes back and goes to his mother's place and tells her this information. This is how he behaves. Now, this is the first instance. The next instance, the same Dasharatha calls him, and that is Kaikeyi calls through Sumantra, and he comes, and Rama comes there, and he comes to know that he has to go to forest. At that time also, he is in the same calm mind. He is equanimous in pleasure and pain. Somebody said to him yesterday night that you are going to be the king. Next day, they are saying that you have to go to the forest. What will be our reaction? If we were normal human beings, we would have reacted in a different way. But Aryaha Sarva Samaschaiva Sukha Dukkeshu Samaha. This is one part of the meaning of Sarva Samaha. The other part of the meaning is one who sees everybody equally. He sees Sugriva and Vali equally. He wants to give Vali an equal chance to see if Vali can say that, see, the Bhagavan Leela is like this. Sugriva and Vali fight with each other. Rama, first time when they fight with each other, what happens? Vali and Sugriva, they fight with each other. Rama does not release the arrow. Sugriva is hurt left and right. He is banged by Vali. Sugriva escapes from Vali's hands and comes to Rama and says, what is this, Rama? You said that you will protect me and you will kill Vali. What is this? Rama says, I couldn't understand whether you and Vali look like twin brothers and you look same. Your face looks same. I couldn't differentiate. And then he puts one Palapushpa Mala and sends Sugriva. And next time he kills Vali. But by that time, Vali goes to the house, goes to his palace. Tara, the wife of Vali, warns him, asks him, see, this is the second time you are going. There should be something. At that time, he could have changed his mind. He said, see, if there is some divine intervention which is helping Sugriva, that means I may be wrong in my actions and character. So let me return Ruma, who is the wife of Sugriva, to Sugriva, and let us both rule the kingdom. He could have said that and he could have surrendered to Rama. That chance was given by Rama through his Leela. This is how he is Sarva Samaha. Later, he kills Vali, and Vali, when he asks why he killed, he gives all the explanations. Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Vibhishana. He sees them equally. Vibhishana comes, he is a good person. He takes Vibhishana. Now, he wants to give equal chance to Ravana also to correct himself. He tries. Though he is having the power to kill Ravana when he was stranded, he doesn't kill him. He gives him a chance. So this is his Sarva Samatva, equanimous, one who treats everyone in the same way. He wants to give a chance to everybody. Sarva Samaha. Sadaika Priyadarshanaha, Sadaiva Priyadarshanaha, two pathas are there. Dr. Ranganji, who has done extensive research in Ramayana's textual Patha Vedas, according to Dr. Ranganji, who is an expert in Ramayana and who has done a lot of Navahas and who is inspiring a lot of people through Ramayana. The question is Kaschaika Priyadarshanaha in the other shloka. Therefore, it has to be Sadaika Priyadarshanaha is according to Dr. Ranganji. But we see Sadaiva Priyadarshanaha also in other texts, in other recensions or in other critical editions. Sadaika Priyadarshanaha, one who is always pleasure to look. He is always 24/7, we are saying today. He is lovable. He is beautiful to look. If somebody, and the point here, the insight here is, if somebody has to be Priyadarshana always, he should be a very peaceful person inside. He should not have any precondition or pre-assumptions with people around him. He should not decide that Ravana is bad, Kumbhakarna is bad. Therefore, like that he should not decide. He should give the Sarva Samatvam should be there in him, no precondition. He should, when no precondition is there, when no stress is there, when he is shant, when he is peaceful inside, when he is a yogi, when he is a yogi Rama, where he does pranayama, pratyahara, dhyana, samadhiman, we have seen samadhiman. When he is such a person, only such a person can have a glow in his face, can have an aura in his face. Sadaiva Priyadarshanaha. Because of that, he becomes Priyadarshanaha. The way Shabari sees, the examples are Shabari sees him. At that time, he had lost Sita. That means Sita has been captured by Ravana. He goes and meets Shabari. But what does he talk to Shabari? Priyadarshanaha. He becomes Shabari. He is seeing, Shabari wants to see him. She is living to see him. She says that I've been waiting for 100 years to see you. Then he talks to her, Kaschitte Vardhate Tapaha. How he talks. So all his qualities, his Vakpatutva, his inner Shantatva, everything is making him Priyadarshana. The rishis are feeling that the rishis like Bharadwaja, he is happy to see Rama. Mandakarni, he is happy to see Rama. Agastya, Sutikshna, everybody is happy to see Rama. So what does he do? He gives them time. He gives them commitment. He tells them, I will take care of you. I will kill the Rakshasas who are troubling you. Tadeva Rupam Ramaniyatayaha Kshane Kshane Yan Navatamupaiti. Rama's Rupa is such that Tadeva Rupam Ramaniyatayaha. If you ask beauty to take different faces, different Rupas, then it is that beauty is called Rama. Because Rama will be beautiful for the rishis also. Rama will be beautiful for the ladies also. Rama will be beautiful for the Rakshasas. Rama will be beautiful for Shabari, yogis and yoginis. Rama will be beautiful for everybody. Yahacha Ramam na pashyet, yancha Ramam na pashyati. What is the takeaway from this shloka? Samudra iva Sindhubihi was one takeaway. We have to try to reach the Ramacharana. The other takeaway is we have to have darshana of Rama inside us. Sadaika Priya Darshana. The darshana, see, whenever a darshana happens, that person is seeing you. You are also seeing that person. So darshana is not always one side. It is a two side. When he is seeing us, we are seeing him. So we have to see the darshana. We have to see Rama deeply. Not only his external beauty, but also his gunas plus lavanya. Sadaiva priya darshana. That is why he becomes a priya darshana at all times. He becomes a pleasure. He is a pleasure to look at all times. This is the 16th shloka. We get into the 17th shloka. Tacha sarva gunopetaha kausalyanandavardhanaha samudra iva gambhirye dhairyena himavaniva. Valmiki has asked 16 qualities. By now, our Narada has already listed 60 plus qualities. He is almost reaching 4 times what Valmiki asked. Sacha sarva gunopetaha, he tells he is a person who is composed of all good qualities. See, I am a person who could list only 60, 64. You could list 16. I can list 64, 66. But he is having too many qualities. That is why he says, I cannot further probably tell, though I will try to tell, not because of my ability. My ability to tell is one thing, but that person has got limitless qualities. Even if you speak about Rama's qualities for 100 years, you can keep on speaking. So he wants to conclude. He says, Sarva gunopetaha. Anything you consider on this earth, he is having all that is to be had. Suppose I have left out something, you please add it to him. If it is a good quality, please add. Kausalyanandavardhanaha. He is an object of joy to his mother, Kausalya. This is the surface meaning. Samudra iva gambhirye. He is an ocean in the depth of his personality. Dhairyena himavaniva. He is comparable to Himavan or the Himalaya mountains. Himavan for his courage. This is the surface meaning. Kausalyanandavardhanaha. We will see what it is. Kausalya is the most fortunate person on this earth because she gets Rama as her child. Remember, you can say that Dasharatha also got Rama as his son. But the joy of a mother is entirely different from a joy of a father because mother gives birth to the child. The Putra Labha, which Kausalya got, whom did she get? She got Bhagavan Vishnu, whom she was worshipping always. She gets Rama as a child. Kausalya Lokabartaram Sushuveyam Manaswini. She gets Rama only as the Bhagavan Vishnu only as her child. She doesn't know it. She is so when the other instance is why how Kausalyanandavardhana, we will see how these things are growing. When Kausalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi, there are 3 people. Kaikeyi asks the boons. Rama goes near Kaikeyi and says, I will go to the forest because you have asked for the boon. Kausalya is proud of Rama because only Rama could have done such a thing. He could have said, I will go to the forest, irrespective of what it is, for the sake of Pitruvakya Paripalana. She is very proud. Every time her head is in high esteem because Rama's qualities, Rama, she is Rama's mother. She is proud. She was proud of Rama. Was she a selfish mother like Kaikeyi? For Kaikeyi also loved Rama very much. We'll see that later. Kaikeyi, now you see Bharata, she loved Bharata also. She loved everybody just like Rama. But when Bharata comes from his maternal uncle's place and knows that Kaikeyi has done this, he comes and meets Kausalya because he wants to clarify to Kausalya that he is not a part of this plan. Before he goes to clarify, Kausalya lashes out at him in that instant and tells him, see, you have been a part of this along with Kaikeyi. If you had told me, I would have given you the Rajya. No, what is the problem? Why did you send Rama to forest? Why was Rama to be sent to forest? So Bharata does Bharata Shapata. There is one sarga called Bharata Shapata where he takes a vow and he says, if there are so many sins in this world, all those sins, let it come to me if I was a part of this plan. So then immediately Kausalya hugs him and says, see, I am extremely sorry. I doubted you. I should not have doubted you. You are my dearest son, just like Rama. And she consoles him, puts him on his lap, consoles him, and does all these things. Why is all this happening? Because she is confident that Rama, who is her son, who is having all these qualities, will only spread good things amongst his brothers. Now, what is the proof of this? When she goes to the Chitrakuta, she does not tell Rama that Bharata did this, or Shiva. See, initially what happened? Kausalya, when she hears from Rama that he has to go to forest, Kausalya says, I will also come with you. Then Rama says, no, Dasharatha is still alive. You have to be with your husband till he is alive. You stay with him and he might have taken some decisions which he himself is not pleased with. You need to be with him in this sorrowful time and help him overcome this period. Now Dasharatha has died. Now Kausalya, along with the two mothers, they come along with Bharata to see Rama and to bring back him to Ayodhya. Now in Chitrakuta, Kausalya, there is no mention in the Valmiki Ramayana that Kausalya talks to Rama and says that I don't want to stay in Ayodhya. Now I want to go back. I want to stay with you. Anyhow, my husband has died. After my husband's death, with whom I should stay with my son. Therefore, I want to stay with you, Rama, in the forest. She could have told that Rama can accept that because he can accept that, but she didn't tell that. Kausalya Nandavardhanaha. Because she is now convinced that Bharata can also look after her like the way Rama looks after her. This is the greatness of Kausalya. She treats all her sons equally. Because Rama is Sarva Gunopetaha, because Rama is Sarva Samaha, Kausalyananda Vardhanaha, the Ananda of Kausalya is increased. This is the depth of this word. That is why she is an object of joy to Kausalya, Rama is an object of joy to his mother Kausalya. The underlying reason here is Tyaga. You see, Rama has done Tyaga and he has gone to the forest. Lakshmana has done Tyaga and he is gone with Rama. Bharata has done Tyaga and does not sit on the throne even when he is having the powers to sit on the throne. All the brothers have done Tyaga. So a mother who is having sons who are able to do such sacrifices, how proud the mother will be. The mother will be very proud of her sons. Kausalya Nandavardhanaha. That is the message here. And Samudra iva Gambhirye. Samudra. When we talk of Samudra, what is the beauty of Samudra? Samudra iva Gambhirya. What is this Gambhirya? In-depth personality. Now, let us think about Samudra. Suppose we go to the seashore. What do we see in front of this? In the seashore, we see the vastness of the sea. When you see the vastness of the sea, it gives you humility. How vast is this nature? What I am in front of this sea, you will get the humility. If you are standing in the seashore in the night when nobody is there, you feel bhaya. You feel the fear. The waves of the sea, they come, they go back. Like that, the sea is a mixture of emotions. But here, it has got two important qualities. See, if you see the life sciences, there was one conference sometimes held on life sciences. In that conference, it was agreed that there are about 84 lakh species on this earth, 84 to 86 lakh species on this earth. You know what was the next thing that was told? On the earth, there are 84 to 86 lakh species of living beings, out of which man is one. Below the water, there are equal amount of Jivarashis, living beings there. If you ask a marine scientist, he will tell you how many kinds of fishes, how many kinds of sharks, how many kinds of things are there inside the ocean. If you go and ask a diver who brings the corals and who from inside the coral he takes out the pearls and the ratnas, he will tell how many kinds of ratnas are there inside the ocean. So the ocean's quality is depth, gambhirya, depth. The other thing is swantargata padartha aprakashakatvam. A samudra, if you see from the surface, you will never know that it has got all these ratnas inside. It is not showing that it is not having an advertisement board where it says so many amount of ratnas are found in me. It does not show any ratnas on the surface. Similarly, Bhagavan Rama is a Paramatma. He is not showing that on the surface. Whereas Samudraiva Gambhirya means he is acting as though he is a human being with a lot of depth of personality, but inside he is a Paramatma. So in order to realize Rama, Samudraiva, if you have to know the depth of the ocean, what you should do? First, you can go to the ocean, you can say and do some sprinkling of water on your head. You can keep your leg in the water and play around for some time. You can do Samudra Snanam. You can take bath in the sea at the surface level. If you want to go deep, you can go in a boat and see and come back. So you need an expert boatman to take you inside an ocean. That expert boatman is the guru. So you can also see what is what. But if you want to go and experience the Ratna inside the sea, you have to become a diver, scuba diver or something, and take enormous training from a diving class, diving school. Go inside the ocean and dive, and you should be able to get the corals or the ratnas from the ocean. Similarly, Bhagavan Rama and this Ramayana is Samudraiva Gambhirye. You have to deep dive into Ramayana to get all the ratnas, all the immeasurable gems, precious gems, which are useful to our life. You have to understand Rama. Who is the person who is going to help? A guru is going to help. Somebody who is telling the pravachana, somebody who is showing you the path, who is teaching you these Ramayana shlokas, that guru can guide you into this path. Samudraiva Gambhirya. So the Samudraiva Gambhirya, it doesn't show off. The Samudra does not show off whatever it wants to show, but if you go deep, you will get the Ratnas. Similarly, Bhagavan Rama is not a person who shows off, but if you understand him deeply, you will understand his gunas, you will understand his parakrama, everything. So this is Samudraiva Gambhirya. Dhairyena Himavaniva. He is amongst Dhairya, he is one who can face any situation. The Himalayas are the Himavan. What does it do? Himalayas, if you are in Bharata, you will experience Himalayas. You go once to Himalayas and see the mountains. You will see what a kind of mountains they are. Once you see that mountain, you will feel confident that you are in Bharata Desha. Why you will feel confident? Any attack from any enemies, they have to cross these mountains and come to our Desha. It is so difficult to cross these mountains, at least by land. They have to take different routes. You will feel very confident when you see such a mountain. When you see Arunachala, when you see Tirupati, when you climb the Tirupati Mala, you will feel confident, not only because of the presence of Bhagavan or the God's grace, you will also feel, the moment you see a mountain, you will feel that dhairya or courage which comes to you. So what is dhairya? It can help you face any situation. For that, you have to be strong inside. Mountain is strong inside. That is why dhairyena himavaniva. His courage is comparable to the Himalayas. So It is not the courage of Rama, which is being spoken here. That is only one-sided meaning. The second-sided meaning is when we understand Rama as a great Parvata, you will of Dhairya, he will give you confidence in you. By resorting to Rama, we get confidence. The bhaktas get confidence. He removes the bhaya and shoka in you by his gambhirya, which is dhairyena himavaniva, by his dhairya. That is why he is compared to the Himalayas. We will go to the next shloka, 18th shloka. Vishnuna sadrishe virye somavat priyadarshanah kalagni sadrisha krodhe kshamaya prithvi samaha. In the previous shloka, the takeaway is we have to resort to Bhagavan if we have any difficulty, because he is going to protect us. That is the previous shloka. Now, in this shloka, Vishnuna sadrisho virye. Virye Vishnuna sadrishaha. The divine qualities. So what is happening here is, in these two shlokas, first the gunas were described, then the Rupa Lavanya Saundarya was described, then the Gambhirya was described. Now the divine qualities, Narada is proceeding to the divine qualities of Rama. He says Vishnuna Sadrisho Virya, he is comparable to Vishnu in the Virya. The Virya is the Avikaratvam. Vikara Hetushu Satsu Avikaratvam Viryam. Iti Asmabhi Drishtam. So when you have things that can disturb you, in the presence of things that can disturb you, if you remain undisturbed, that is Virya. Apart from so many other definitions, we saw that. Somavat Priyadarshanaha. Soma is referring, Soma means moon. He is as pleasing as moon. Moon is always pleasing. Only on Amavasya day we don't see the moon. All other days we are seeing a small moon, big moon, Chandrakara moon. Everything we are seeing Purnima. Pleasing sight. Every day moon is very pleasing for us. Kalagni sadrisha krodaha. He is compared to the fire of Kala. Kala here can refer to Yama or Dharmaraja, or it can also refer to Shiva. The ideal thing that is, it is being referred to Kalagni Sadrisha Krodaha, it is referring to, we say Mahakal in Ujjain. We call Bhagavan Shiva as Mahakalaha in Ujjain. So Kalagni Sadrishaha is referred to, the fire of Kala means the fire of, compared to the anger which is equivalent to the anger of Parameshwara, that is Shiva. Kshamaya Prithvi Samaha, he is comparable to the earth. Now you see here, the upamas, the comparisons that have been given here, all the comparisons are the best comparisons that can happen. So he is comparable to Vishnu in Parakrama, he is pleasing like the moon, in anger he is compared to Shiva, and he is equivalent to earth in Kshama, forgiving others. Or tolerance, in the tolerance limits he is like the earth. We'll understand each one little bit in depth. Vishnuna Sadrisho Virye. So in all the Puranas, the Vishnu Parakrama is being told. The best example for Vishnu Parakrama is Narasimhavatara. From a pillar, our Narasimha Swami, Bhagavan Vishnu, comes and protects Prahalada and proves that Bhagavan is there everywhere. Now, what is the Virya? People say that, okay, Narasimha is full of Shakti, Virya. But the Virya that he showed was different. How do you know this? What is the Virya we are talking here? See, Prahalada was in difficulty in many times. Before also, Hiranyakashipu tried to kill him. He put him from the mountain. He tried to put him inside the fire. He did lot of things in order to kill him. But at none of those times did Bhagavan Vishnu in the form of Narasimha appear and protect him. Why did he come here at this time? Because he wanted to show to the world the bhakti of Prahalada. When Prahalada said that in this pillar our Vishnu is there, Hari is there, Satyam Vidhatum Nija Bhritya Bhashitam. This is the sentence from Bhagavatam. Satyam Vidhatum Nija Bhritya Bhashitam. In order to prove his bhakta correct, the Virya of Vishnu was used. That is the kind of Viryas which Devatas use, which is Bhagavan Vishnu uses. He wanted to show the Mahatma of Prahalada, which is why he came as Narasimha from the pillar. Not to kill Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu killing was an incidental thing. Similarly, when Sita was in the Ashokavana, Rama could have come, or Rama also being Vishnu Avatara, he could have come and protected her in different forms, through different devatas, through something he could have done. But he wanted to show the Sita Mahatma to the world, how Pativratya she is, how steadfast she is, what kind of person she is. That is why he waits for the right opportunity to go and fight and win the war and save Sita. Similarly, the confidence or trust in Hanuman. So what does he do when Hanuman comes and says, I have found Sita, I have done all this, Sita gave me this message and all. Instead of, what is the virya he is going to give to Hanuman? He embraces him. He gives himself. He says, this is what I can give you. I cannot give you anything else. You are my greatest bhakta. And he embraces her. So this is, and to Bharata, he gives the Paduka. And to make Bharata a great person. Vishnuna Sadrisho Virye. This is the Virya we are talking about. Virya which makes somebody else great. Virya not which makes yourself great. You are great. You fight a war, you become great. But this Virya is something totally different. Vishnuna, that's why Vishnuna Sadrisho Virye. Somavat Priyadarshanaha. Somavat Priyadarshanaha. Soma is moon. Every day you feel happy seeing the moon. Our Hanuman in Sundarakanda, he goes to the seashore, he goes to Lanka, and there is one sarga which is telling Chandrodaya Varnanam. Fifth sarga of Sundarakanda is full of Chandrodaya Varnanam. So Chandrakanti we say, Chandrakantananam Ramam Ativa Priyadarsham. This is Somavat Priyadarshanaha is a phrase which Valmiki is going to use. Later he is going to compose a shloka, Chandrakantananam Ramam Ativa Priyadarshanam. This is how. So it gives you, once you compare somebody to a moon, it gives you utmost peace of mind and calmness. Kalagni Sadrisha Krodhe. Kalagni is Shiva. There is no evidence. See, Kalagni Krodha means the Shiva's Krodha, which actually burns down somebody to ashes. Now, you don't see such an evidence. The Krodha with Lakshmana, the Krodha with all these things are very small. Ordinary Krodhas, and it substitutes very fast. Rama's Krodha subdues very fast. Even in front of Samudraja, the Krodha is subdued. One incident, if you want, I search for at least half an hour to see where is Krodha coming for Rama in Ramayana. When Rama goes to Lanka, when he sees crores of Rakshasas coming out of, when the doors of the Lanka is open and crores of Rakshasas are coming from the fort, at that time he says one statement, Mamava Trembakasyava. He decides to fight them all alone. He is very angry that so many people are attacking the Vanaras and the army. He says, I will take care of them. Only Mamava Trembakasyava. I and the Lord Shiva only can take care of this kind of people. That is when you can see little bit, it is not Krodha, it is little bit that when he decides that he has to fight them alone, that is the little bit Krodha we can see. Kalagni Sadrisha Krodhe. Kshamaya Prithvi Sama. We have seen this many ways. He is the wife of Sita, who is the daughter of Bhumija. Sita is Bhumija. So where does this Kshama Buddhi come to Rama? From Bhumija. The example that is we see later is Katanchi Dekena Kritena Ekena Upakarena Tushyati. Suppose somebody does so let us take our case. Somebody does help to us, and later he does 2 or 3 things which did not please us. We will always be telling, what did you see this fellow I tried to help him, but he did this thing to me. But Rama is not like that. Katanchid ekena kritena upakarena tushyati saha nasmarati apakaranam shatamapi atmavatyaya. It is reverse. Rama does not remember all the 100 aparadhas that you did, but he will remember one small upakara that you did. That is the kshamaya prithvi tamaha. That is the tolerance limit. That is the forbearance which he is having. See what we do in Prithvi, we dig the Prithvi, why Prithvi is compared here? Because Earth is bearing all the environmental, what is that? Environmental disorders that we are doing on this earth. We dig the earth, we spoil the nature. Whatever we can do, we are doing for the earth. But still, earth is taking care of us. It is still called Bhumi Mata. Bhumata it is called. So, but all these things, where does it come? Kshamaya Prithvi Samaha. When Kaikeyi talks to him very roughly, he doesn't get angry at all because he is Kshama. He knows that this tolerance is to be maintained and he has to go to the forest. He has to kill Ravana and lot of things are there in the greater scheme of things. This is the summary of 18th shloka. We'll go into the 19th shloka. Dhanadena samastyage tatya dharma ivaparaha. Dhanadaha Kubera, Dhanam Dadati iti Dhanadaha. Why is Kubera told as a great person? Because Kubera is one person who has lot of wealth. What does he do? You take from him how much of wealth, he is not bothered because he is being supplied. He is having a continuous source. Who is that source? Mahalakshmi. That is why on Diwali day we do Kuber Lakshmi Puja. So Dhanalakshmi is there, no, she is giving Kubera and Kubera is giving to everybody. Dhanadena samatyage. He is charity, the tyaga, the dana, like Kubera does. It is simply different. An example in Raghuvamsha Mahakavya, when Varatantu Shishya in the 5th sarga of Raghuvamsha Mahakavya of Kalidasa, Varatantu Shishyaha Kautsaha. There is a Kautsa, a brahmachari who comes to Raghu Maharaja and asks for 14 crore coins for 14 vidyas to give it as the Guru Dakshina. At that time, our Raghu Maharaja, what does he do? He just prays to Kubera. And he says, Kubera, looks like I have to come and fight a war against you so that I can win some riches from you. Because he had already given all the danas. At that time, what happens? Next day morning, the entire treasury is filled with gold coins. And our Raghu Maharaja wants to give that gold coin to Kautsa. Kautsa says, I only will take 14 crores, whatever is required. I won't take one coin extra. But Raghu Maharaja says, this entire thing is yours. So this is one anecdote. So Dhanadena Samastyage. Rama is also born in this Vamsha only. Raghuvamsha. Dhanadena Samastyage. Dhanadaha Kuberaha. What is the difference between Rama and Kubera? Rama is also a Tyagi, no? Rama also gives everything when somebody asks, no. Rama also gives a dana when he did a yatra dana when he went to forest, no. The difference between Rama and Kubera is Kubera does it as though it is his duty, vidhi. But Rama, for him, everything is vratam. Danam is a vratam. Protection is a vratam. It is a different level. Sita tries to tell Ravana, why don't you go to Rama and ask him and tell him that whatever you wanted, you can take all the Lakshmi from him. Just if you face Rama, you will know that he is a different person. She tries to convince him when she is talking to him in Sundarakanda. This is Dhanadena Samastyage. Satya Dharma Ivaparaha. Without Satya, there is no Dharma. Whatever is Dharma, it is intermingled in Satya. Whatever the truthful Dharma is what is Dharma. So, Satya Dharma Ivaparaha. The Dharma, there are two things. Satyameva Satyam Satye Aparaha Dharmaha Iva. That is one thing. So, you can say Dharma, you can translate it as Lord Yama, who is a Dharma Raja. Like that, you can use this as a comparison. The other version of the commentary says that there is no Upama. Satye Dharme Upama eva nasti. There is no comparison for Satya. Valmiki and Narada both are something. Is there somebody who has followed Satya like Rama, Satyavak Paripalana like Rama? They couldn't get anybody else. So this is also an interpretation. So now what has happened till here is, up to this 18 shloka is, the gunas of Rama have been explained, 64, 66 gunas have been explained by Narada, expanded by Narada, and the vision of is increasing the Ramanubhava inside Valmiki, so that Valmiki is very pleased, and he realizes Rama in detail, because the karya which is to be done later is to write the entire Ramayana. This is going to happen, and for this the preparations are going on. Now comes the real Sankshepa Ramayana, which starts from here. Tamevam Gunasampannam Ramam Satyaparakramam. This is the summary. He says, see, let me summarize you this. Tamevam Gunasampannam Ramam. If you want to ask me in a nutshell, what is Rama? What is Rama? Gunasampannam Ramam. He is composed of all qualities as described above. Tam, Ramam, Satya Parakrama. He is full of Satya and Parakrama. He is full of Parakrama, which always had a purpose. That is the kind of Rama we are talking about. That is the summary. Suppose somebody asks, what is the Ramatva? What is the Rama essence of Rama? He should say Guna Sampannam, Guna Sampannatvam Ramatvam, Satyatvam Ramatvam, Parakramatvam Ramatvam. These are the three qualities which you can tell. Or you can say Satya Parakramatvam Ramatvam. That is the summary of the entire essence of these 18 shlokas. Now what he is going to do is, he is going to go in a different angle. Here comes the different way. He wants to tell a story. It's like a guru telling a story to a Shishya in the Pathasala, a teacher telling a story to the LKG, UKG student. He wants to tell the essence of the entire Ramayana in a form of a story through small words, through powerful words. And the Rama Charitra, the entire Charita, we say Rama Charitam, the entire character, the entire story of Rama is going to be told. Now, what is the purpose? See, in those days, the Sankshepa Ramayanam, to summarize this entire thing, if you summarize this entire thing, you get it in a summary, concise, executive summary. In those days, every child in the house, in every house, used to by heart this Sankshepa Ramayana. Without meaning itself, they used to learn. If this Sarga was not there, how do you tell Ramayana to children? If you see the words from now, this entire summary beautifully he has summarized. Narada has summarized. It's an intellectual property. It is a property which grows. This Sankshepa Ramayana is an intellectual property which grows when you give it to others. If Narada gave it to Valmiki, Valmiki gave it to two people, Lava and Kusha. Lava and Kusha gave it to the entire world. The entire world we are now taking one by one, and we are giving it to so many people through Vyoma, through others. So many Upanyasakas, so many scholars are giving Ramayana to others. They are using the Sankshepa Ramayana as a first step at the children level, at all levels. This Sankshepa Ramayana itself is so deep. Believe me, I have been studying Ramayana for quite few years. When I studied for this class itself, I realized how deep it is. How deep it is. And these 10 classes or 9 classes are not sufficient to actually finish this 100 shlokas. That is the depth if it is there. So this Punya, it is a Punya Charitam. Rama Charitra is not a family story. Remember, see, if somebody says, what is this Ramayana? It deals with Rama's personal family story. Why should we know somebody's personal story? This is how the Westerners think about Ramayana. if you see and analyze the instances that come in the family story of Rama, all those instances are going to repeat in our lives. They are going to occur in our lives. Which means once you read Ramayana, you will think that this is what happened in Ramayana, this is happening to me. Rama comes into your life. If you analyze that instance and think as to how would Rama have taken this decision at this point in time, you will also do the same thing. That way your journey will also become Ramayanam. This is the essence of this Ramayanam. The objective of Sankshepa Ramayanam or Ramayanam is to make our lives like Rama. Who can make this? A guru can help you make this happen. That is the state we have to be in. So Valmiki is in that state and Narada is the guru who is helping him get into that state. He is telling you, he is going to narrate this entire thing in a different way. The pattern of narration is going to be different. From the gunas, he is going to get into a story. Within 70-75 shlokas, he is going to give all the messages. So Narada is like a good doctor. He gives the right medicine, right kashaya. If the patient says, what is it that what is the ingredients of this kashaya? He'll say, you please listen to this story. He is developing Valmiki to the next level. At this instance, he is starting Tamevam Gunasampannam Ramam Satya Parakramam. This Rama is composed of all qualities. He is having all these Parakrama, Satya Parakrama, and etc. Now, where is the story from where he is lifting? If we have all studied Ramayana, we know that Rama was born. Rama went with Vishwamitra to forest, got all the Astra Vidyas. He went to He had Sita Vivaha, he married Sita, he did the Dhanurbanga, he married Sita, he did Parashurama Vigraha. All these stories which are there in Balakanda, they are not coming into Sankshepa Ramayanam. That is what is the point that many people are raising. Now, the expert commentators have analyzed this thing and they have said that the purpose of Narada starting from the Ayodhyakanda was Tamevam Guna Sampanam. He is already talking about the qualities, and all these qualities are seen fully in where are they seen? They are fully seen in Ayodhyakanda. That is why he starts with Ayodhyakanda story. But what happened to Balakanda story, sir? Why it is not being summarized? For this 19th shloka, which actually summarized the entire Balakanda. Ikshvaku Vamsha Prabhavaha. This summarizes Rama Jananam. Mahaviryaha. It summarizes Tatakadi Samhara. Dhanurvedecha Nishtitaha. It summarizes Vishwamitra Divyastra Grahanam. Dhanurvedecha Nishtitaha. Vishwamitra gave him all the astras, taught him all the astras. That is summarized in Dhanurvedecha Nishtitaha. Sriman. Sri Asya Stiti Sriman. Sri Sita. Sita Vivaha. Sita Parinaya is indicated by the word Sriman. Satya Parakramaha. Satya Parakramatvam is indicated by Parashurama Nigraha. Satya Parakrama indicates the Parashurama Jaya. That is there. So Balakanda is also told here. This is what the elders say. Now coming to the shloka here, 19th shloka. Jeshtham Sreshta Gunair-yuktam Priyam Dasharatasutam. He is Rama, who is a Satya Parakrama, who is the eldest. The eldest means, Jeshta means it's an indication that other sons are there. Sreshta Gunair-yuktam, he is endowed with best qualities. We saw all the gunas. Priyam Dasharatasutam, and he became the favorite son of Dasharatha. And this Dasharatha, Sreshta Gunair-yuktam, Prakritinam Hitair-yuktam, Prakritif Priyakamyaya, Yauvarajyena Sanyoktum Aichat Pritya Mahipatihi. Here comes Dasharatha's name, who is the father of Rama and this Mahipati Dasharatha, the king Dasharatha, this Evam Guna Sampannam, this kind of fully noble Rama who is having all these qualities, Satya Parakramam, Shreshta Gunair Yuktam, Priyam Jeshtam Sutam, Prakritinam Hitaihi, Prakritinam of the people, of the subjects, Hitaihi for the best interest of the people, Yuktam engaged in conversation with them, Prakriti Priyakamya with the best interests of people's interest in mind, he desired Sanyoktum, he Aichat, he desired to make him the Yuvaraja of Ayodhya. Yuvaraja of Ayodhya. He decided to coronate him as Yuvaraja. This person was eldest son of Dasharatha. Now this is the basic meaning. The insight here is we have to take few words. Prakriti Nam Hiteriktam. What is Prakriti? Prakriti is Bhumi. Who are the people who are living the Bhumi? The Nagara Janaha, Paura Janaha, subjects. Prakriti Nam Hiteriktam. Always a king has to think about the interests of the people. That is why Dasharatha is also thinking about the interests of his people. Prakriti Priyakamyaya. So in the best interests of the people, now you see here, the limit of Dasharatha is shown here. Dasharatha knows all the qualities of Rama. He is his son. But what can he do at the most? He can make him a Yuvaraja. Later he can become the king, so that he can become the king later. He can make him the Yuvaraja of Ayodhya. That was the thought of Dasharatha for the sake of his subjects. But you see what happened. What eventually happened was Prakriti Priyakamyaya. If you say Prakriti as nature and the entire thing around you, nature is thinking that Rama should not only be the king of Ayodhya, he should be the king of forest, he should be the king of everybody. Which is why he tells that I am the king of Vanaras, I am the king of the forest, I am representative of Bharata. That is what he says. And later, the Prakriti wants Rama to become Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka, the Nayaka of the three worlds. Ramo Rama Rama iti prajanama bhavan kataha. The whole world should talk about Rama. That is what nature is thinking. Nature or Bhagavan is thinking. So you see, Prakriti Priyakamya is an interesting phrase. We think something within our limits, but what man proposes, God disposes, we say, no? That is how Dasharatha also thought. Let me make him the Yuvaraja. But you see what happened was he became a Lokanayaka after he killed Ravana and he worked for everybody came to know his avatara. Today in Kali Yuga, we treat him as Lokanayaka. Next shloka. Tasya Abhisheka Sambharan Drishtva Bharyata Kaikayi Purvam Dattavara Devi Varamena Mayachata Vivasanam Charamasya Bharatasya Abhishechanam. Tasya Abhisheka Sambharan. The arrangements for the Yuvaraja Pattabhisheka are being made. What are the arrangements which are being made? The pots are being filled with Abhisheka Kriya is supposed to happen, which means Abhisheka means pouring water on, holy water on this one. Nadi Shatanam Panchanam. There were 500 rivers in those days in Bharata Desha. So all the pots are there. They are filled with water. Pavitra Samagris, Darbha, etc. is there. The people who are supposed to come, Jabali, Ratha Kashyapa, Vasitto, Vamadevascha, Jabali, etc. Everybody is ready. All the people are ready. There is a celebration mood. There is a festive mood. The palaces are being decorated. The houses are being decorated. So much is being done. All these preparations and festivities. Who came to know of all these things? Drishtva Bharya cha Kaikayi. Kaikayi came to know of this. The name of Manthara is not mentioned in Sankshepa Ramayanam. But Drishtva means Nyatva ityartaha. Kena Kaya Nyatva Manthara Dwara Nyatva. Atha Kaikayi Manthara Dwara Nyatva. Sa Abhisheka Sambharan Dadarsha. She saw all the preparations. She came to know of all the preparations that are being made for the coronation ceremony. Abhisheka Sambharan. materials collected for the coronation ceremony. Drishtva, having seen Kaikeyi. The next thing is Purvam Dattavara Devi Varamena Mayachata. Now you see here, Purvam earlier, Dattavara, a vara has been already given to Kaikeyi by Dasharatha. She asked that vara in front of Dasharatha, and in Purvam Dattavara Devi, she, through that varas, or the two varas, she asked Vivasanam cha Ramasya, exile of Rama, Bharatasya Abhishechanam. Coronation of Bharata as the prince. That is what is the two boons that she asked for. This is the surface meaning. So what is happening here? You see, the point here is, who is the person who is to be, every time we all say Kaikeyi is the person at fault because she made Rama to go to the forest. But actually, if you deeply think, it was Dasharatha who was at fault. Without thinking, he gave the word that I will give you two boons. See, when you give a word, you should be very careful. What is the state of mind when you are giving the word? Who is the receiver? What will be his or her state of mind when they receive the boon or the word? So here, the Purvam, it was done very long back in a different state of mind. In a different state of mind, receiver Kaikeyi is asking the boon, and this fellow has to accomplish because he has already given the pledge that I will give you whatever you ask. I will give you whatever you ask. That is what he has told, which means he has to give. There is no option for him. If he has to remain a Satyasandha, that means a person who follows the truth, he has to oblige to what Kaikeyi is saying. Otherwise, he cannot refuse that. This is the crux of the Sukshma Amsha inside this shloka. Purvam Dattavara Devi. See, two extremely bad news are being told to Dasharatha at once. That is Vivasanancha Ramasya and Bharatasya Abhishechanam. No gap. We all know the story. So this is how that entire thing has been concised into the Ayodhyakanda. Pura Bhaga is concised into this shloka. The next shloka is Sasatyavachanadraja Dharma Pashena Sanyataha Vivasaya Masa Sutam Ramam Dasharatha Priyam. Satyavachanat, because he has a vow to follow the truth. Raja Dharma Pashena. Pasha means what? It is a rope that is tied to you. Sanyataha, bound by the rope of Dharma, by the fetters of Dharma. Vivasaya Masa Sutam. He sent his Priyam, he sent his dear son Rama to the forest. Vivasaya Masa Sutam Ramam Dasharatha Priyam. See, sometimes we follow Dharma. The insight here is we follow Dharma. We willingly follow Dharma. But when we volunteer to follow Dharma, we are actually putting ourselves into a pasha, binding ourselves. I shall live according to Dharma, which means we should be ready to face the difficulties. We should be ready to face the challenges. If you think that, okay, I will follow Dharma to whatever extent it is possible, that means you are gone. That means you can relax yourself at whatever time you want, whenever you want. That is not the way this shloka goes. Satya Vachanat, because of the vow to follow truth, Satya Sandaha, he had the pratigya that all the kings under Raghuvamsha or Ikshvaku they had this Satya Vachana pratigya. Even Dasharatha had that. That is why he was bound to follow the pratigya and he had to send Rama to the forest. Next shloka, Sajagama Vanam Viraha Pratigyam Anupalayan Piturvachana Nirdeshat Kaikeya Priyakaranat. This shloka is a very interesting shloka. It has got some insight which is totally different. First is, we know the story. Sajagama Vanam Viraha Saha Viraha Ramaha Jagama Van Anupalayan Pituhu Vachana Nirdeshat. Following the words of his father, the vows of his father, Pratigyam Anupalayan, the Pratigya which he had given to Kaikeyi, following that, he went to the forest. Kaikeyaha Priyakaranat, to make Kaikeyi also happy. This is the surface meaning. But if you go deep here, with this shloka we will close this class. See, Rama could have spoiled the entire show by telling that I am your eldest son. As per the rules of Raghuvamsha, the eldest son should become the king. Therefore, you can't give the Rajya to Bharata and you can't send me to the forest. Therefore, I have to be the Yuvaraja. You had told me yesterday that I will be the. You only had told me yesterday. Straight away, if he had told that, even ministers like Vasishta would have supported him because that was very real. But you see, the thing is, and Dasharatha, he gave a boon to Kaikeyi. It is now in the hands of Rama to fulfill his boon because Kaikeyi has asked such a thing. That is why Dasharatha is totally perplexed. Something which does not belong to somebody. Suppose you have some property. I go and sell your property without asking you. How is it possible? This is how Dasharatha behaved. But still Rama, because the relationship between Rama and Dasharatha is Pita-Putra relationship. And he wanted to make Pitruvakya Paripalana, he wanted to follow his father's words. He did this. Now this everybody knows. But the point here in this shloka is Kaikeyaha Priyakaranat. Now Narada, as per Narada, when he analyzes Kaikeyi was initially a very good woman. She also loved Rama, and Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, everybody, Shatrughna, everybody were eating food under Kaikeyi or whatever. They were playing with Kaikeyi. They were also in their childhood, they were playing with Kaikeyi. They were as though Kaikeyi was also the mother of all. All three mothers were equally loving all the four children. This was the state. So Kaikeyi, sometimes she loved Rama because of the qualities of Rama. She loved Rama more than Bharata. So it was Manthara who poisoned her mind, because of which she has behaved like this. And this Rama knows. Rama is now age 25 when he is going to the forest. He knows this already because Manthara must have poisoned her mind. When Manthara poisons her mind, it turns into the love of Rama turns into bhaya. That okay, Kausalya is going to overpower me, and Rama is going to treat me badly, or Dasharatha, all these things, whatever Manthara says, all these things creates a fear in her. And in that fear, she has asked these two boons, which Dasharatha has to oblige. So the real nature of Kaikeyi is not the way she has told now. And even if this is her real nature, and if she wants Bharata to become the king, it is the Priya. That is what Kaikeyi is liking at this point in time. So Kaikeyaha Priyakaranat, to make Kaikeyi happy. Now also and later also, when she repents, she will know why Rama did all these things. Because of the greatest love towards Kaikeyi, and not the Pitruvakya Paripalana of and not only the Pitruvakya Paripalana of Dasharatha. So he had one reason, is to follow the words of his father, to make his father Satyasandha. He also, because Kaikeyi was the person who told whatever the boon she asked through Dasharatha to Rama. So he understands that this is what is in Kaikeyi's mind. I should, if a mother asks something to somebody, so to a son, and says, why don't you bring me this thing? It is a duty of the son to do it. So he also has to oblige his mother's Vakya, which is Kaikeyi, and he treats her like a real mother. If so, Rama does not, because he is a Sama, he treats everybody equally. He treats Kaikeyi equally, like he loves Kaikeyi equally like her, like his mother Kausalya. So Kaikeyaha Priyakaranat. So this is the greatness of Rama. How he thinks, the way he thinks, it is summarized in that Kaikeyaha Priyakaranat. To make Kaikeyi happy is this one. Happy for what reason? She is the one who has given, pampered him, who has trained him for so many years, who has done the poshana. Now today she is telling something. It may be her desire. We should follow her desire also. Her desire is gone through father and it is coming in the form of a boon. It's okay. We will follow that. Kaikeyaha priyakaranath saha vanam jagama. He went to the forest. With this study of 24 shlokas are over. Today we have completed about 4 classes. We have 5 more classes. By Ramakripa, we will be able to complete, I think. Let us all pray. Swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam nyayena margena mahimahishah go brahmanebhyah shubhamastu nityam lokas samastas sukhino bhavantu. Sarvebhyah namaskaraha. Ram Ram Ram.